Good morning and welcome back to another Barjacks video. My name is Dylan and today we're taking this underwater camera and dropping it 1,000 feet deep into the ocean. Now if you've ever been offshore, you know once you get into that kind of depth, it's a completely different world. No light, insane pressure, and fish that most people will never even see in their lifetime. And honestly, we have no idea what's about to show up on this thing. So we're starting the morning how we always do, grabbing some fuel, loading up on ice, getting everything dialed in. And then we've got about a 10-mile run out of Boca Inlet to a spot sitting in 1,000 feet of water. Once we got there, we're rigging up the most important piece of this entire video, the underwater camera. Today we're going to be fishing with squid. So we're gonna rig that up to our deep drop rig, and then once my dad positions us perfectly on this spot, we're gonna send this camera all the way down 1,000 feet. And whatever lives down there, we're about to find out. So now that we got the camera in the water, we're gonna start making our way down 1,000 feet. And this process usually takes us about 2 to 3 minutes just to hit bottom. So you guys will notice it gets a lot darker here, and that's why it's so important to have those deep drop lights on top of your rig. We have now just hit bottom, and all we're going to be looking for down here are 2 green eyes. So if you look closely on the very bottom here, the first fish appeared, and it didn't take them long to attack our squid. So in the matter of seconds, we already had our first fish hooked up. So we're going to wait a little longer down here to see if we could pick up another fish. So if you look closely on the very bottom right, another one showed up. And it doesn't take these fish long to attack your bait when you're this deep. So just like that, now we have 2 fish hooked up. We're going to wait a little longer to see if we could get a third fish, but honestly, I don't want to get too greedy. So we're probably going to start bringing up the rig right now. So we now had these fish right under the boat, and just like that, we were able to start our day with 2 Blackbelly Rosefish. But things got interesting on this second drop. So we repositioned the boat, rigged up some brand new squids, and dropped the rig back in the water. We'll see you guys 1,000 feet deep. We have finally just hit the bottom, and only a few seconds after getting down there, a Blackbelly Rosefish swam right up and slammed our squid. You guys will notice these fish are everywhere when you're fishing in 1,000 feet of water. They're super aggressive and almost always the first ones to show up on the bait. But I didn't want to bring the rig all the way up just for one small fish, so I decided to let it sit down there a little longer. And that's when things got interesting. Out of the shadows, something much bigger suddenly swam in and completely slammed our squid. At this point now, we had 2 fish hooked up on the rig, and that's when you know it's go time. Now it was time to start the long grind, bringing them both up from 1,000 feet. And honestly, this is usually the hardest and longest part of deep dropping. There have been so many times where giant fish have come off halfway up during that long retrieve. So the whole time you're just hoping the hook stays pinned and nothing pulls free. Hopefully this time around that doesn't happen. We're now about 100 feet off the bottom. And as of right now, things are still looking good. Both fish feel like they're still hooked very well. So that's always a great sign this early in the retrieve. And while we're slowly bringing this rig up, let me know down in the comments what's your favorite deep sea fish to catch or eat. Personally, tilefish are definitely one of my favorites. They fight hard, they look awesome, and they taste incredible too. And if you guys enjoy underwater content like this, seeing what actually happens down there in the deep, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also, let us know where you would want to see us explore next, because we have some crazy deep drop spots in mind. So we're now about 600 feet off the bottom, and things are still looking very good. And the reason we're moving so fast is because we're using electric reels, and a lot of people always tell me that it's cheating to use these, but honestly, if you're fishing 1,000 feet deep with a manual reel, you will be here all day just to do one drop. So we soon had this fish right under the boat, and now that we can see these fish clearly, you can see that we have that one golden tilefish, which is not a giant with that small blackbelly rosefish. So I reeled in these last few feet of line, and just like that, we were able to land the targeted species of the day, a golden tilefish. We hope you guys enjoyed this underwater fishing video, and we'll see you in the next Barjack's Family Fishing video.